What's up, guys? We're back with the Shoot Your Shot Scorecast, college football edition. I'm Richie Chicago. We have Fierce George and Man in Michigan Hat. The band's back together, and we're brought to you by PointsBet.
Is the best.
The best. It's America's fastest growing online bookmaker.
More like Points Best. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Oh, we should trademark that because they got Live Your Bad Life. It's Points Best. Yeah, it's the best. It's the full traditional sports book that offers customers more markets and rewards than anyone else. Must be 21 plus at the moment, only in Illinois, New Jersey, Iowa, and New York. To sign up, go to download PointsBet app on the iOS Store or Google Play Store and click the link down below. And I think it's a 2K free bet thing where basically if you sign up, they give you 2 free risk-free bets. That's awesome because if you lose, you get your money back. You can try it over again. So why not? Were prohibited, must be 21 plus. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER for crisis and counseling services. Let's do this.
Well, it is a pleasure of mine to be back again this season. We are happy to bring the show back. We've kind of determined, for those that have watched the show before, it's just hard to do it throughout the rest of the sports year. There's just a lot of, when it's not football, when it's a week-to-week thing, it's hard to kind of keep track of everything that is coming down the schedule, especially with lines that come out at the last minute or like the day before. So football is the best time for us to do this. So I think it's safe to say that moving forward, this will primarily be a football show.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
And football season is when we will be alive with this. So thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, let's get to a rules analyst, Timbo Slice, with the rules.
All right, gents. Let's make this a fair competition. That means no ear biting, dreadlock pulling, clothes stripping, testicle kicking, or head shaving. Each game that you're about to pick and debate will include lines against the spread and over-under totals from PointsBet. You must pick each game. You can select who you believe will cover the spread or the over-under totals for each contest. Each pick you get correct, that'll be worth 1 win. Each pick you choose incorrect, that's a loss. You must each use 1 skip, which is worth 0, or 0 wins, 0 losses, just 0, goose egg, and 1 lock, which is worth 2 wins, 2 losses. At the end of every week, the wins and losses will be added to the previous total. At the conclusion of the season, the winner will be honored recipient of the Chris Collinsworth Now Here's a Guy Award. Now here comes my favorite part, and you at home, come on, say it with me. Let's get ready to gamble.
All right, so I think we should start, since a lot of our audience is in the Midwest, the 2 Illinois games that I referenced. So
yeah,
what do you guys
start
think?
with that.
All right. So I think the most interesting game of the week probably is going to be Northwestern versus Nebraska, because it is taking place in the land of potato famines and the land of one of the many lands of British overreach,
Guinness.
Ireland.
Guinness. They have Guinness.
What did you say? And the land of Guinness, of course. Yeah.
This will be the best game the Irish see all year.
Oof.
Ouch. So Nebraska, Northwestern, the line is 13. The over-under is 50.5. What are we thinking?
I'll go first. I think basically
Yep.
it's a neutral site, so I never trust overs in neutral sites. Number 2, it's a Big Ten game. I'm going under 50.5. So I just feel like Northwestern just going to run the ball. Same with Nebraska. I feel like they just run the ball. So it's just going to be one of those games. But in a nice view in Ireland. So
Nice.
Big Ten football and a nice view.
2 things that aren't
True.
said together very often.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to jump in on this. And disclaimer, man of the Michigan hat, Michigan fan, Big Ten fan. I take my record in the Big Ten very seriously, and I take it personally. I guarantee I will not get a Big Ten pick wrong all year. And we won't start here. Richie's right. I'm taking the under. If I had to pick against the spread, I lean Nebraska here, but I've been fooled by them too many times. I think that this is a close game, probably a little sloppy, week 0, new environment. I think you have some turnovers in the red zone to flip the field. Give me the under.
I just have to say I'm also a Big Ten boy, but Big Ten for me refers to my penis. More like Big 10 inches.
Centimeters. Let's go.
Hey, 10 centimeters is still a respectable 5
That's
inches,
still
everybody. Don't you forget it.
Not bad.
Okay, so the over, to me, I couldn't believe this when I saw it. 50.5. When in any game at any place ever would Northwestern and Nebraska be 50.5? Makes no sense. I am going way under, and I am gonna lock it in as the go for it right off the top of the bat. Lock the under.
You might just blow your load too quick. You just locked it right away.
Oh,
my Big Ten, yeah.
The Big Ten load. There we go.
All right, Wyoming at Illinois, which feels somehow like the same exact thing as Northwestern and Nebraska, if you think about it. Wyoming, the alma mater of Josh Allen. At Illinois, the alma mater of one Richard Butkus.
I don't butt kiss. I'm sorry.
The
dick.
The line is 13. I forgot to look at who was favored in this. My bad. And by the way, the last one, Nebraska's favored by
Nebraska minus 13.
Wyoming. Okay, so Illinois minus 13 in this one. Is Brett Bulimia up to the challenge? We shall see.
I'm gonna be sick.
I over under 44.
See, they know. Like, why is this 44 still like that's a great number.
Much more reasonable.
Yeah, I think Illinois handles this. I'm gonna go Illinois plus 13.
All right, I'm taking the same thing. Part of it being a game, I don't know either team. I do think Bielema is a good coach. I think their young quarterback is a little bit of an unknown because it's underneath the 2 touchdown threshold. I'm just going to go with the Big Ten team here.
So you said Wyoming is they're favorited?
Wyoming is plus.
Okay.
They're underdogs.
By how many points? 13? Okay.
13.
Let me think. All right. So I know Wyoming finished last season 7-6. They have 4 starters on defense, but they finished 99th in rushing.
You just know these things, or you looked this up?
It looked like I knew shit, but no, I actually don't know shit. Right? Gotta love
Richie, big Wyoming
huge
fan. Yeah.
I feel almost gonna keep it close, but let's go Illinois because I'm from Chicago, so I'm going Illinois. Screw it.
Respect.
ILLINI.
I got actually invited to a tailgate.
All right.
On Saturday, but I can't go. It's too far, but that'd be fun.
That's a nice humble brag.
No, but we were all actually invited.
I got connections,
but we all can't go. Yeah.
Nice. All right. All right. So should we move on to then this lovely graphic that has been put together for us?
That is quite lovely.
All right. Austin Penis versus Western KY Jelly.
Kentucky.
Let's go.
That old.
No, okay. So
I will be tuning in to this game.
Is that Austin? How do you say that? PA?
Austin
yes.
PA.
Like an IPA.
Ooh.
Okay. Austin PA versus Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky is favored by 21.5 points. The over-under is 66. Oh, mama. All right. Michigan Hal, let's hear from you first.
Skip. Don't know anything about that.
Richie.
Some notes I've read because I don't know anything about these teams. Western Kentucky has. Let's see. Wait. They're beginning life without their quarterback Bailey Zapp.
Ooh, I forgot.
They have a head coach Tyson Helton, and I guess they keep the offense zooming. They have a new quarterback Austin Reed, which would be weird because I feel like Austin should be in Austin, PA, but he's actually in Western Kentucky. But I think that's like a revenge game, so I'll take Western Kentucky. Let's try it.
Well, as we've been breaking this down with Richie's backlog of knowledge, I I would like to also skip it, but I feel like I need to pick something different because Michigan has skipped it. So
You're welcome.
Richie, you're playing the spread.
It's a humongous spread, but I feel like week 0 is the perfect time to do it because it's not like you don't know the teams, but I feel like the teams are really good, kind of, or like.
So I'll play the over under then. If you're playing the spread, that way we all have something different for this game. I'm going to go with the philosophy that defense usually wins at the beginning of the year while the offense is learning their adjustments. And so I'm going to go under 66. 66 is a big number, and that's all I've got. So next game, Idaho State versus UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So Richie, you are going to Las Vegas pretty soon. So how do you feel about the University of Nevada, Las Vegas by 21.5?
Fun fact, UNLV is 5-3 all time against Idaho State. The last time these two met, the Rebels won 80-8. Holy shit. So they're a big offensive team. And since they're at home, I'm taking Las Vegas, UNLV.
Let's see, 51.5 is the over under. That's a little tough to me. I think I'm going to go also with Las Vegas in this one. Yeah, I'm going to go all Elvis and do Viva Las Vegas.
Nice. Good reference. I'm doing the same thing. I thought about taking the over on this, but I feel a little more I think there's going to be scoring, but I'd rather just take the side here. So yeah, 21.5. I don't love that it's 21.5. If I could get like 20.5 and be on the other side of the 3 touchdowns, feel better about it. So I might recommend moving the line on this, but
I was going to say, like, these picks are as of like today, and today is Thursday, so they will change by game time. So in reference for everyone, yeah. So FYI.
All right, UConn do it versus Utah State. Utah State is favored by 27 points, and 59.5 is the over. I think it might be my turn to start. And I don't know. I think I'm going to go. I don't really have a basis for either of these teams. There's a part of me that wants to skip this game, but I see one later I think I'm going to skip instead. So I'm going to go with, I don't think UConn has ever been known for football. So we're just going to lean into Utah State here.
Yeah, UConn stinks, but Utah State's also missing their top 3 receivers from last year. And looking ahead, Utah State plays Alabama week 1. So I think this might be a little bit of a look ahead. I think they still stomp UConn, but I think they kind of take their foot off the gas late. Some early jitters. I think the under is the best bet here. And I'm going to lock that in. That's my lock of the week.
Woo!
Wow. That's wild.
Whoa, that was it. Something.
All right, cool. So, fun fact, UConn does struggle. They're not a football team. They've struggled over the last decade. And then the Aggies, they finished last season 11-3 and won the Mountain West. So that's pretty cool. Utah State looks like a fucking like firepower like team.
Or wagon.
Yeah. UConn has a really good women's basketball team.
Bukers, right? Is there a name? Paige Bukers?
What?
Right? Is that her?
Bukers? I barely know her.
Who?
I don't know.
I thought you meant the team name. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the
the
UConn
famous player.
Bukers?
From UConn. Paige Bukers. I don't know. Whatever.
Sounds right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty rude to be like, oh, look at all those husky women out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
But the Aggies have 7 starters, including the quarterback, Logan I just said Boner, but Bonner.
Yes!
Bonner.
Logan Boner is my favorite player.
I know, that'd been great. Since he has a name just like that, I'm taking Utah State 27 points. So, whatever, okay. 27.5, whatever? Yeah. Fuck it. We're going 27.
All right.
Let's go to Duquesne versus Florida State. Michigan has. I think it's your turn to start.
One.
You blew your load. I knew it. I looked ahead.
Florida State feels overrated every year, but playing against a nobody school, like this feels like a game Florida State comes out and wins 63-0. and people start talking online about Florida State looks pretty good this year. I think like if you're a team that's not great, but like trying to prove yourself, you run up the score in games like this. So I'll take Florida State. I don't love it, but Florida State minus 35.5.
I have no idea what Duquesne is other than a really messed up spelled word. Clearly French influence. Thanks a lot. So instead of the French, I'm going to go with the Spanish founded part of America, which is Florida State here. You weren't expecting a history lesson on this segment, were you? Florida State 35.5. I'm also going to go there.
Nice. I don't know much about this game at all, so I'm going to skip this one. I'm a guy who doesn't like
What
big
about the
spreads,
history of
So,
Spain and France?
Right.
yeah.
Skip.
All right, very good.
Kyle, you
All right.
Furious George, my fault. Jeez. You still have
I
your
did
skip,
35.5.
right? And
For-
Richie,
yes, I
you
saw my skip.
still need to use your lock. I've used
Yep.
both. Oh, okay.
All right. Charlotte versus Florida Atlantic. So Charlotte, Florida Atlantic, -7. Florida Atlantic is favored. 55.5 is the over under. Richie, I think it's your turn to start.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. I don't know much. I'm still getting the engines running for this. So basically, FAU has won the last 3 meetings against Charlotte, and I'm just gonna go with the trend. I'm gonna go FAU. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I know nothing about Florida
One of the best
Atlantic
gamblers ever.
other
You
than
know
it's
nothing about.
FAU. I know nothing about Charlotte other than that they're a poorly run organization by Michael Jordan. So I am going to skip this game. Skippity doodah, skippity a.
I love this one. I looked up 2 stats. I know 2 things about this game. FAU won this matchup 38-9 last year, and FAU is returning the same quarterback. That's enough for me. I'll take FAU and lay the points.
All right. Florida A&M versus North Carolina. That's where Michael Jordan.
A lot of
went to
Michael
college.
Jordan references.
Back-to-back Jordan references. Nice.
Good job.
That's right.
Back to back. Jordan.
I kind of did it like an Adam Schefter tweet. I was like, Charlotte, which is an organization Michael Jordan has ran to the ground, and then North Carolina, Michael Jordan, where he graduated from.
Throw in like a really
Love it.
insulting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Shefty.
Um,
A soft period.
Yeah. Tweet at us, Shefty. We know you're watching. 34.5 is North Carolina's line. They are favored. 55.5 is the over under. I think it's my turn to go first. Florida A&M. I mean, nope. Nobody talks about them. Like when we talk about Florida teams, you talk about Florida and Florida State,
Miami.
right? And sometimes University of Central Florida. So North Carolina, I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of from the Notre Dame things I've listened to, which they're always sort of tied to the ACC. There's been a lot of positivity from North Carolina. 34.5 is a huge number, but I feel pretty confident in it still. So I'm going to go with North Carolina 34.5.
Okay.
Cool.
Richard.
I am not loving this game. It's a very big spread, but I have to choose between this one or the Florida State one. It's pretty hard to actually, replace Sam Howell. So I don't even know who the quarterback
Sam
is. for
Howell
North
kind of
Carolina.
sucks.
I know they weren't doing too well, but 34.5 is a lot. I don't know if they have any offense. I'm just gonna shoot in the dark. I'm gonna go under 55.5 or whatever it is, 55.5.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to do basically here. This is the way I look at gambling. If there's a couple games I don't feel great about, I bet both. If I think like worst case scenario, I split. So I'm going to take North Carolina, just like I took Florida State, laying a bunch of points. And I think worst case scenario, one of those two covers. So yeah, don't feel great about either, but taking both I can do. So.
Oh, are you used to
Take
taking
two at the same
two
time.
at one time?
It's a lot better. You should try it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, maybe I will. All right. Next up, we have North Texas versus Utah, and who went first last time? Was it Richie or me?
I forgot
Remember?
already.
Yeah, Michigan
Nope.
hat. Okay, well, I'm gonna go, and I know Richie said that UTEP is on the up and up. I still don't even know what a UTEP is, other than probably a man's name somewhere in Pakistan. I am going to go with the Mean Green
Fighting Machine?
North Texas.
Yes.
No, I think they're just the Mean Green.
Oh, nice.
My one question though with that, if you say you are the Mean Green, does that mean you're like average green?
Oh, I get it. Nice.
Nice. Math
Yeah,
joke.
they're average green.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The mode
okay.
green.
Michigan hat.
This game sucks.
This is the one I was thinking about.
This would have been a good
before I
skip.
chose
Over under 54.5.
Charlotte, Florida.
I mean, two bad teams. Take this with a grain of salt. I don't know anything about either of these teams. When I see two bad teams with a close point spread, to me that says there's at least a chance this goes to overtime. 54.5. Just give me the over. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
Interesting. I like that.
Thank you.
Good
Great logic. So with this game, as I alluded to, well, you guys didn't hear it, but behind the scenes, I was talking about UTEP before this. But UTEP, they have 7 stars returning on offense, including quarterback Gavin Hardison. Huh, nice. Hardison. I don't know, whatever.
Hard.
These are great names, by the way. And another 8 on defense, so that's awesome. North Texas is trying to avoid their 4th straight loss in this season, so that's crazy. It looks like UTEP's trending up. I'm going to lock this game. I'm doing UTEP lock.
Lock?
Interesting. Right. There has been drama created in week 0 officially. Because I've got North Texas.
UTEP has
got
a lock.
UTEP, and you've got the over. Yeah, UTEP has a lock. So, all right, we've got Nevada, New Mexico State. Nevada -8, over under 50. Richie, you start.
I know nothing about this game. There's a new head coach. His name's Jerry. I love these names though. His name's Jerry Kill. I'm like, oh my goodness,
scary.
He's gonna kill you. Just because of that, I'm taking New Mexico State.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Jerry's gonna kill you.
All right. Michigan hat, are you taking the New Mexico State Rough Riders?
Oh, I will be riding rough with New Mexico State. Okay, so Nevada, new head coach. They lost their quarterback last year. Early game in the year. I think this is too many points because it's right now at -8. So you're saying it's 2-score game. I'll take the points. Thank you very much.
Interesting. I haven't bet an over-under in a while, so I'm going to go under 50. Or no, I'm sorry, over 50 on this one. Over.
Okay.
Over.
Over and out.
All right. And lastly, we have Vanderbilt versus Hawaii. We have Clark Lee, the former defensive coordinator of Notre Dame before Marcus Freeman, the head coach of the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Yes, sir.
What is their team name? Something like.
Yep.
Is it Commodore? Nice. All right. So -8.5 is Vandy. 53.5 is over the over/under. Michigan hat. I think it's your pick.
My notes.
Go first.
Oh no, It's backwards. I'm not gonna flip my camera. My notes just.
No, I could read it.
Vandy is dog shit. Is my notes. Vanderbilt sucks, and they're traveling to Hawaii. Very long flight, very long trip. I don't know. Do you spend a little night on the town, walk the beaches a little bit, have a little too much to drink, a little boozing and
Get laid?
cruising? I don't know. Yeah, maybe meet some nice island girls. Who knows? Like things could get a little crazy. Maybe you go to like a pig cook or whatever they call it. A pig cook.
A pig
Pig roast?
I don't think it's
Yeah,
that.
pig roast. I don't know. Things could get crazy in Oahu. So I think with the travel, with Vandy not being very good, I'm going to take Hawaii and the points. And, ooh, nice. This is beautiful. Hawaii also plays Michigan week 1. So I'd like Hawaii to look respectable. Just in case that game's a little closer than I think. It kind of hedges for that. So,
Nice.
all right.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do a tradition every year. It's probably the worst tradition ever, but I just love betting overs for Hawaii every time they're on TV. So, like, I'm taking the over in the Hawaii game. And that's what I'd like to do. The last game of the night, I want to see an over.
Well, to provide, again, a little bit of drama to end off the show, I understand what Michigan had is saying. However, I also think that if Clark Lee keeps saying he wants Vandy to be relevant in the SEC, and if they want to do that, they got to come out guns ablaze in week 1. I'm going to optimistically for Clark Lee, who I like, take Vandy minus 8.5.
Nice.
Disappointing.
I think they're on the come up. I mean, they were like 2-10
we
last season. So, like, I think they could only like get better from here.
That's exactly. I said the exact same thing to my coworker today about the Lions, and he was like, "Well, yeah, the Lions are always on the come
Kind of
up."
true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Well,
Lions catching strays
I know
even in a college show. This is garbage. That was uncalled for.
that's right. The Nittany
Oh, okay.
Lions. All right. Well, gentlemen, I know I need to go. Is there anything else that we need to do to close out the show for this week?
No, we'll put our picks out basically on our Twitter, which is at SYSS Scorecast down below. It's going to flash right here down below.
Yep. At
and
Richie
then-
Chicago, at Furious George 94, at Michigan Hat. Because we may have picks we add to.
right.
So these are the official picks we're going to keep track of. But we may have last minute picks. We may have live picks. We may have stupid comments and jokes throughout games. So yeah, follow us there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to clip like every single one of these before the game. So it'll be cool. It'll be funny to see like each clip before the game starts. It's like, oh, I don't know shit about this game. And then as it goes on, that'd be great.
There you go.
Guys, yeah, listen, like we're kind of trying to get back into into the swing of things. So it takes a minute, it takes a week. Week 0 is a great opportunity to kind of get acclimated again with everything.
Foreplay.
The content will only get better and better as the year goes on. You may even get some appearance from a certain member of the white trash community at some point. You can never be so certain.
Yeah.